defense from the Trojans, and Watkins goes down hard, and she's grabbing her right knee, quickly grimacing in pain. JuJu's face telling the story and being carried off the court, opposite end from the USC locker room.
Injuries suck, but unfortunately they're just part of the game. Throughout my years of watching basketball, I've seen countless nasty injuries, and the ACL tear is the one injury that you never want to see. Like, I didn't watch the game the other day because I knew USC was going to win that game, but when I woke up and I saw that notifications from Shams, I fell onto my knees, bro, because it sucks. Like, she's only like 19 and she gets a nasty ACL tear, bro. Like, damn, I wanted to see her go up against Paige in the tournament again. One thing I would like to mention is that in the game before this one, she tweaked her ankle and her coach still kept her in the game, and USC was up by 40. And another game I was watching was Notre Dame. They were playing against somebody. They were blowing them up by like 50. But Olivia Miles was still in the game, and next thing you know, she went down with an ankle injury. Now, I'm still fairly new to women's college basketball, but can someone answer this question for me? Why the hell do they keep their like star players in the game when they're up by 50, 40 points? Like, these unnecessary injuries happen because the coaches just elect to keep their players in the game for whatever reason. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, this reminds me of the Derrick Rose injury back in 2012. Chicago was beating the Knicks by, like, I think it was like 15 points or something. I would have to fact check myself, but Tibbs had Rose in the game still, and that's when the ACL injury happened. Chicago was up by a good amount. They would have won the game, but Derrick Rose just sitting on the bench just fine. They could have avoided that injury, but keeping your star players in the game where you're up by a lot, it doesn't make sense to me. What y'all doing? Y'all stat padding? Don't make sense to me. To put them on the bench so that you could avoid these injuries. I don't know what would have happened if JuJu was sitting on the bench instead of being on the floor when they were by 40 in that game before this one. We'll never know. Injuries are just unpredictable, bro. The latest person to have an ACL injury was Paige Bueckers, and you wouldn't even know that she had that injury because the way that she's been playing. I'm not a doctor or anything, but sports medicine has improved heavily over the past couple years, and we've seen more and more players be able to bounce back from the injury. Just to mention a couple players to bounce back from the ACL tear is Zach LaVine, Jamal Murray, and Klay Thompson. All those guys have been pretty much the same player for the most part. I try to look at the positive side of things. Obviously, the ACL tear injury, it's nothing to joke about, man. It is a pretty rough injury, as we all know. Keeps you off for a whole year. But yeah, man, I'm being pretty optimistic about this. JuJu will bounce back from the injury, and she'll be fine, hopefully, because I do not want this to be another what-if situation, man. Because, man, she is a hooper, a dog. Like, she just has such a unique play style, and I want to see that in the WNBA because it'll bring more eyes to the game. But yeah, bro, it really does suck. Because I was going to make a video about Audie Crooks possibly transferring to USC to fill that void that Kiki would have left behind. But with this injury to JuJu, I do not see that pipe dream happening. Yeah, bro. JuJu, she's going to be out for the whole rest of next season. And USC is going to struggle because literally that whole team is JuJu and Kiki Arifin. And Kiki, she's going to be in this next upcoming WNBA draft. So yeah, what JuJu can do is she could take a redshirt year and she could play 5 years in college, technically. That's if she decides to do that. As of right now, she is projected to go number 1 in the 2027 WNBA draft. But if she wants to play that extra year of college, she would go in the 2028 WNBA draft. And the 2028 WNBA draft is pretty strong, as in Sarah. Get it? Haha, pun, I'm funny, guys, laugh at me. But no, the 2028 WNBA draft has Sarah Strong in it, Joyce Edwards, and Torres from Michigan. Now, JuJu, she would go number 1 in either one of those drafts. Just depends on if she wants to go for that national championship or not. Hey man, that NIL money be hitting. I'll be seeing Paige all over my television. I'll be seeing Paige everywhere. Shoot, JuJu she got a sneaker coming out soon. If I was JuJu, I'd probably stay in college just to make that extra money. WNBA could wait. Let me go get this bag. But in all seriousness though, I really hope that JuJu bounces back from this injury and she's on the court hooping again because the ACL tear is nasty injury, bro. Kyrie, he just tore his ACL and that Mavericks fans, they in shambles over there, bro. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I am up out of here.